I wanted to push myself to actual fucking failure. Let's just maintain this degree of intensity for quads, and before I know it, I'll get to sit down in the car and say, oh yeah, that was a good one. I can say with certainty that I know I pushed it pretty hard on all those sets. I'm glad I could push myself like that. And that should be my bar. Like, the most that you can do is the most that you should do. For you to just push to the limit regardless of your external circumstances, that is what the enlightened lifter is capable of. Every lift. I probably could have got like another rep or two. If you know you could have got 5 more, you gotta do some self-fucking reflecting. At least the ones where I actually hit failure, that was about as much as I could do. So, you know, I can only be so upset with myself, right? It's not a problem to make a mistake once. If you do it again, then you're kind of a fucking fool. Why wouldn't you want to try to go as hard as you could on every set that you do, every chance you get? At least make sure you definitely push it. You know when you did a hard set.
Hey, I was just calling to say that it had nothing to do with you. You didn't change. It was me. I changed. There was nothing you could have done to make me stay. There was nobody else. I left for myself. It's just that, how do I say this? One day things didn't feel the same. I felt myself drifting away, and my feelings began to wane with each passing day, like a leak that keeps dripping over time. My love for you slowly leaked out of me. I tried to make it work for weeks. I still care for you. I want the very best for you, but I can no longer be there.
We're here to keep them from resisting, to show them how wrong they are, how pointless it is, that they can be a part of...
Okay, let's see. I guess that I'm confused again. Am I here or am I there? I don't know. Over there, I'm everywhere. I know that. But here is connected to over there. Is that right? But then where is the real me after all is said and done? There is no real me. I guess that's it. I only exist inside those people aware of my existence. But what about this me that I can hear talking right here and now? It's me. This me that's talking. Who is it? Who's me?
One time in my life I felt that. What was my purpose? And sometimes you graduate out of high school, you look for that job, you look for that career, college, the degree. You still question, is this my purpose? Well, I want to tell you, until you find the center of your being, you will continue to walk and live, going through the motions and not happy. Going through the motions, meaning you go to job, you go to your work, you're not happy. Come home, you're angry with your parents, angry with your wife, angry with your kids, angry with yourself, not happy.
And have a dream. You know what I mean? My father died when I was 10 years old. This is the first funeral I ever went to, was my father's funeral. I woke up one day, my father used to drive me to the bus stop because he had a big piece of property. I get in the car with him, ride down to the bus stop. My my mother said, you gotta walk to the bus stop because your father's back is hurting. It's like, oh, okay. So not only did my father take me to the bus stop, he also picked me up from school, right? So I walked to the bus stop first time, and then when school was done, 3 or 4 o'clock, he wasn't there. I was probably in the 6th grade at the time, but he didn't come to pick me up. So I waited, on the steps of the elementary school, and he never showed up. Never showed up. It started getting dark, and the janitor had to take me home. Her name was Miss Smith. I never forget about her. Yeah, she was a black lady. She took me home. Got home. All the niggas laughed at me. All the niggas, yeah, you ain't got a daddy. Yada yada yada. All the football players. It's like, you know what? Look at me now.
Right.
They out there working for somebody. I'm not hateful or anything, but
right.
it takes all that to push you to your purpose, man. So it takes all the pain, takes all the haters, takes all the doubters, it takes all the relationships that went south, all the people that don't believe in you, the ones that backed out on you, for you to be strong enough to be who you are today, right?
I want to make everybody remember this style of bodybuilding, not to discredit what's current. That's cool, it's like a genre. But I want to make people remember this part too, because I'm sure, just like me, there's a bunch of people out there that would like that if they were even aware of it, and they could like it too. When I do my twisting poses and all that stuff, I would be doing it for this particular audience. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make everybody more aware. And this was before. We're gonna do men's physique. We're gonna have classic bodybuilding now with the old stuff. All of this stuff came about. And look, I don't care. I'm gonna die one day and I'm gonna say I am the one that started to push that change, and nobody can take that away from me. I'm gonna convince myself.
Going to the gym, you want success, you want results, you have to do something about it. You just can't hope for it. You can't expect it just to happen because you showed up. You can't just expect it to happen because you did a few of these and a few of those, and you ate some protein and all that stuff. You have to take action. You have to demand it from the universe. You have to demand it from your workouts and insist that it happens right now, here and now. You have to do a lot more than just show up. You have to demand from the workout that you're going to get results. You have to demand it. You have to promise yourself. This is it right here. You have to promise yourself that you will not ever be a failure. You have to marry this thought pattern. So when you get to the gym, I don't care if you're on your deathbed and you're dying and it hurts, anything, you have to promise yourself before you get there that you are not going to go home a loser.